Bryan Whittington here from the Talent, Sales, and Scale podcast. We're going to do part 4 of our RECON series, client engagement. Now, client engagement really gets into what we call strategic account management. So in that strategic account management, we landed the client, we've overwhelmed them and wowed them with our expertise and abilities. Well, now it's how do we maintain them? How do we keep them? How do we cross-sell and upsell to make sure that we really offer all of our products and services that are going to help? Now, in RECON, whenever we do this, we want to review. We want to review with them on an ongoing basis. Now, depending, are they an A, B, C, D client, however you classify them, how often are we going to meet? Is it monthly? Is it quarterly? Is it semi-annually, annually? However you choose, depending on that structure or segmentation of your client base, we want to review on that periodic basis. So however that's done, review. What were your expectations whenever we first started working together, or after the last meeting? What were those expectations over the blank period of time, quarter, month, blah? Then evaluate. How are we doing against those expectations? If they say anything 1 to 6, panic, right? So it's, what are the top 1, 2, 3 things that we need to do immediately to fix this today to get it closer to 10? If they say 7, and this is where it's super simple to understand, but I would really encourage you to practice this because it's so easy to understand. The first time you try it, you're likely going to mess it up because you think, oh, this is a lot easier, but you want to practice this out. So if they say 7, okay, got it. Well, 7, that's like C in school. That's average at best. What are the top 1, 2, 3 things that we need to do to take that closer to 10? If they say 8 to 9, well, that's pretty good. I appreciate it. Hey, what are the top 1, 2, 3 things that we need to do to move it closer to 10? If they say it's a 10, deny it, right? Don't believe them. A 10, my gosh, that's great. Listen, my wife doesn't even give me a 10. Why a 10? And let them explain to you why it's a 10. Make sure it's legitimate. And then it's the same thing again. Hey, what are the top 1, 2, 3 things that we need to do to take it to an 11, right? So if we're doing great now, how can we constantly improve? So that's the evaluation stage. And then you talk about changes. What changes have happened in their organization? Who came on board? Who left? Who got promoted? Right? So what are the changes in their organization? What are the changes in yours? What are the new products, service, people in your organization? What changes have come about in the industry, what's the word I'm looking for? Whenever you're looking at regulations and like, what changes came about there? So based upon those evaluations and changes, what opportunities should you be discussing? Is it cross-sell, upsell opportunities? Is it fixing things? Is it better communication? What are those opportunities? And then lastly, put into those next steps. Everything that we do boils down to an action. So what are those next steps and how do we implement it? So that's how we do RECON on a strategic account management basis. So once again, this is Bryan Whittington from the Talent, Sales, and Scale podcast. Hopefully these have been helpful.